What's cracking, cousin? It's your favorite cousin, Ken here at the Lighthouse ATL. This is the Divine Feminine headquarters, and yes, this is your favorite cousin, Ken from the YouTube channel, Can Be the Light. I know many of you are like, Ken, where you been? What's been going on? Well, I took 3 years off from work to work on myself. So no relationship, no job, no business, no nothing. Just strictly working on myself. And I have been guided to come back and help a powerful community of women that are deciding to do the same thing. No longer working hard, releasing all toxicity from your life, and connecting to your true divine feminine identity. I will be here every week, every Monday, with spiritual guidance for you ladies. I'm so excited to work with you, and congratulations to the new you. Hey cousin, it's your favorite cousin Ken here at the Lighthouse ATL. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about ladies. All the ladies in the house say ow, 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 ow. We are talking to the ladies tonight, which we know this is Divine Feminine headquarters, but sometimes we talk about the men, but today we're going to be talking about the ladies and if ladies just cheat better. So I heard Tony Gaskin talking about what's his name? Country Wayne. So Country Wayne, he did a interview some time ago, probably like a couple weeks ago or whatever, and he was talking about how women cheat. He was saying that if men knew how much women cheated, they would stop cheating. And it's so funny because, listen, Tony Gaskin at the time when he said something about it, he was out of town, right? He was in London, I think, and his wife was back at home, and he was talking about how, his wife was understanding to the fact that he needed to go to London and take care of some business and open an office and do all this other type of stuff, right? Let me quit laughing so I can get through this thing. But, he was in London, so after he made the video, baby, why the next time he made the next video, he was at home in his wife's closet. He was like, yeah, I'm waiting on my wife to get home. If y'all know Tony Gaskin, he got that accent, honey. He said, yeah, I'm in my wife's closet right now. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to get home. Yeah, he was in that closet. It was so funny. But anyway, he was saying that in his video, so y'all know I love Tony Gaskin, but he was saying that, most women are not cheating. Most women want their man to be faithful, and they are waiting basically for their man to commit and to do right. And he's a relationship coach, so a lot of times he has a lot of women. Most of his audience is women, so a lot of women come to him and ask for relationship advice, business advice, coaching, and things like that. And most of the people that come to him are women. So he hears the perspective of a woman, saying what she wants a man to do and how she wants a man to be and all these other type of things. So a lot of times he feels like, what, y'all women are crazy. And he says it too in his videos. He's like, listen, y'all need to know what these men are doing. Y'all need to love yourself more, which is true. Okay, all of that is true. But I don't think he really considers the fact that women do cheat. And women, a lot of times, this is what I know about women to be true, not for myself, but what I've experienced with working with women. Women will say, they want their man to be faithful, and they do. They want to be in a relationship, and they do. But at the same time, that does not stop a woman from cheating, period. Like, I don't think a lot of men know how much women cheat. They just don't. Because I know women that love their man and have cheated on them several times. I used to watch it like over the years, like watch women cheat on their man and still love him and still be there sticking beside him and dealing with all his crazy stuff that he's doing, but still have somebody else on the side. And I would know that. But, it ain't my business to tell. I ain't got nothing to say, But at the same time, I'm like, dang, I'm not the cheating type because I just can't. It just ain't for me, okay? I have always been this way, though. I was in a relationship 15 years, baby. I never cheated on him, ever, ever, ever. And it doesn't have anything to do with him. It's everything to do with me. I just feel like I can't be with two men at the same time. It's just it ain't my style. It ain't never been my style. Okay, I kind of grew up like a tomboy, so I always kind of been a little rough around the edges anyway. So to think that I'm gonna be with two men at the same time, like, listen, that was definitely frowned upon when I was coming up. But I know that everybody's different, so I never really knock women for doing it. And I understand why a lot of women do it, because it's like, you're in a relationship with this man, you keep on trying to get him to get right, you keep on, trying to stick beside him and all these other type of things. And then some women, they man ain't never there, he's not really attentive, all these other things. So it's like, women, a lot of times, they will still stick beside their man and still have somebody on the side and still stand beside him while he's doing whatever he's doing. I know it's true. And so when Country Wayne said it, listen, he said every time he tell that joke, the whole audience just get quiet. Like, everybody just gets quiet, because it's like, the women is like, listen, you need to stop talking about that. We ain't gonna talk about that right now, okay? Because listen, y'all know mama back in the day had her a man on the side. I'm just saying, most mothers had them a man on the side. And listen, the old school women, let me tell you what I know about old school women. They will have a husband, right? Have a man on the side for years. The same man for years. And the man knows about the husband. She knows what she doing. And the whole thing just cracking on the side for a long time. It ain't like she, no 304 or nothing like that. She ain't out there dealing with a whole bunch of people. But she just got that one man that's on the side. So whenever Tony get to acting crazy, I'm saying Tony, but whatever her husband name is, whenever he start acting crazy, she go on run around there to Rob house. She be chilling with him for a little bit. And then she come on back home and deal with the craziness that her husband got going on. That's why a lot of women were able to deal with their husband having another wife and another family and all that stuff on the side. See, people don't know this side. They don't know this side of women. But I do. And listen, ladies, tell the truth. Y'all know some women that have cheated. And it might even be you. I'm not judging, okay? You do whatever you gonna do. But you know what it is. Like, ladies, y'all know we can be like that. I'm saying we because we're collective, but I just told you I ain't a cheating type. But, women are that dark feminine energy. We just are. So when men think that a woman is just standing beside them all the time and constantly trying to get them to see certain things and sticking beside them with their bull crap, they forget that they got to go to work. They forget that they out living their life. A lot of men be living their own life, and they forget that, okay, that leaves a woman with a whole lot of time to do whatever she's doing. And I believe that, honestly, that's how a lot of women are able to continue to stay with these men, is because they have he got a whole nother one on the side, baby. He don't even know. Listen, he come in the house thinking everything cool. She be like, yeah, you hungry? Did you eat yet? Let me stop playing, okay? Because I know the men, y'all out there listening, so I'm just playing around, okay? But when it comes to, the fact that women cheat, that ain't no joke. That is no joke. So I do agree with Country Wayne when he said that, like, if men just knew how much women cheat, they probably would stop cheating so much. They probably would start taking women more serious. But see, women are so cold with it. Like, I've seen a woman cheat on her husband so bad, and it's like they don't leave no trails, no trace, no nothing. I'd be like, dang, like, just watching it, like, oh my God, like, this woman, if her husband find out, he gonna warm her head up for real. He gonna warm her head up. But the man never finds out. And women don't say nothing. And Country Wayne was saying that he was the man that, a lot of women would cheat with. So he didn't have no problem with it. He'll be like, look, I don't care if you got a husband. I don't care if you got a man. Whatever we do is whatever we do. And a lot of women feel like, they will cheat with a man that's like that because they know he's not going to say nothing. So the relationship can go on for years and the husband don't even have a clue. It's crazy. It's crazy because I don't know. I can't do it. Y'all let me know. Are you the cheating type? You said, Ken, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm keeping that. That's going to the grave with me, baby. But you can tell me, okay? Let me know. Have you ever cheated on a man before? Because I think that women kind of get this reputation of being so wholesome and so pure and holy and all these things, which we should be, okay? We should be. Our temple should be that way. But I know that everybody got a past, and I know that a lot of women have another side to them where it's like, listen, if they gonna do what they gonna do, they just do it, but they don't tell nobody. They just kind of keep it on the low. And people who know, they know, and people who don't, they don't. But most women, when they cheat, they ain't telling nobody. They won't even tell anybody. Maybe like their best friend or their sister or somebody they're close to. But other than that, nobody will know that a woman is cheating. She will take it to her grave. And I think that some men feel like, you know what, if my woman is cheating, I'm going to find out. Because they say that, like, it's going to be different when they get ready to be, in the bed or whatever. It's going to be different. He going to be able to tell that, she been out with somebody else. But I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Because listen, yeah, I know back in the day, they used to talk about women taking the vinegar baths. I take vinegar baths and spiritual baths and salt baths to cleanse my energy and aura. But they used to say back in the day that they used to take vinegar baths to tighten up, tighten up that girl, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. It's just funny to me because Tony Gaskin, he's always used to being like this coach, right, to women. But when he heard that, he was like, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way women just cheat better. It's no way that women are cheating. Like, it's almost like he couldn't really believe it. And it's like, I know women cheat. I know for a fact they do. Not all women cheat, just like all men. I don't think all men cheat. I think that men cheat more often, but I think women cheat better. That's what I think. I think men, they kind of have this, attitude, whereas they got 10-1, which I told you about that 10-1 already. These men think they got 10-1, but that's not true because all 10 of the women ain't gonna want them. So that's just what it is. And then some of them are gay, so they ain't even interested in men. Some of them then gave up on men completely, so they don't want to deal with no man at all. And then there's some women that, they'll be in a relationship and not even really be in the relationship. Like, there's some women that's like, they'll play like they like the man, but they don't even like him. So it's like, yeah, you got 10-1, but, like I say, it take about 10 pennies to make a dime. So you can have 10 pennies if you want to, but how often are you going to see that dime? You see what I'm saying? So, I just feel like, men, they cheat more often because they have the opportunity to cheat. But I want to say this correctly, because they have the opportunity to cheat because there are a lot more women that are out there, right? They put themselves out there. So all a man really have to do is, approach the right woman, and it's like, okay. But men have to realize that they have to go after the woman. They have to actually approach a woman. They have to do this hard work. Women don't have to do that. Like, a lot of us have been having men to come to us since we were young. I can remember when I was a teenager, all I would do is walk down the street and go to the store. And you got dudes pulling up on you, talking to you, trying to holler at you everywhere you go. And y'all know women, we still get that to this day. Like, everywhere you go, somebody's going to try to talk to you. So that's just how it is. So, if you're dealing with an issue with your man at home, you might say okay to one of them men to try to talk to you. I'm just saying, So women, I feel like they just cheat better because, like I said, they don't get sloppy with it. They don't talk about it. And they may not cheat like every single day. Like, men get real sloppy. They get reckless. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They be telling the other woman they love her. You know what I'm saying? Kissing all on her, treating her like he love her and everything. It's like, they try to treat the side woman like the woman that they got at home. The woman doesn't do that. A woman is not going to treat the man on the side like she treat her husband. That ain't going to happen. And she might not even talk to him every day. That's why I feel like a lot of women, like older women, they will keep these men on the side for so long because it would be like, sometimes weeks or months, but they wouldn't even talk to the other guys. Like, they wouldn't even really mess with them like that. So it was never like no trail or nothing, because they really wasn't really talking that often. But for the men nowadays, especially, baby, they don't even care. They don't care. They got the girl calling your phone. She know where you live at. Like the one dude, he got caught up. He done drove the girl car over to the other lady house. She tracked down the car, found out he was over there at the other lady. I was like, oh my God, this dude got to be crazy. Got to be crazy. This man, let me tell you, cousin. It's on TikTok too. It's a whole video on TikTok. Y'all may have seen it. But this man drove his I think it was his wife. He drove his wife's car over to his side piece house. The woman tracked down her car, pulled up over to the other lady's house, and was telling him to come outside. So the other lady was like, he ain't got to come outside. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out from in front of my house with all that. Like, she was, sticking up for the dude or whatever. She didn't know that he had somebody else, but still, she was still standing beside him regardless. So I was like, dang, that was crazy. Okay. Because if you know that this man is cheating on you, he got somebody else, you should have threw him under the bus, because I would have threw him way under the bus, rolled over him. Okay. I would have told him to get up and get out. So anyway, the wife, she had the keys to the car. So she came over there with the keys, jumped in the car, and drove off. And the lady was like, you getting ready to leave this man? So you getting ready to take the car and leave the man here? She was like, watch me. I sure am. I'm about to take this car and I'm about to leave. And so she dipped out and left the man right over there at the other lady's house. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, the man didn't even try to get an Uber. He didn't try to get his friend to take him over there. He didn't try to do nothing. Like, that was just so crazy. And like, I have witnessed this happening in full blown real life. Okay. Real life. I have been with a lady, like, and know that she's about to ride down on her dude. You know what I'm saying? And she want us to ride. So of course, me back in the day, baby, I'm gonna ride with you. Okay. So we get over to, listen, this is real life. Same thing, same story, but it just wasn't him being at the wife's or the other lady's house. He was at a restaurant with another chick, right? So the lady I was with, okay, she hopped out the car and she was like, look, that's my car. You know what I'm saying? That we was at the restaurant. She hopped out of the car we was in, pulled over, like, that's my car. Like, she seen her car parked at the restaurant. Tell me why we go back inside the restaurant, deep, okay? He's sitting at the table with the lady. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. But it didn't happen like the first story, okay? The lady I'm talking about, baby, she got in the car. We was over it. She got in the car, her car, with the girl and with the man, and took both of them home. Crazy. I was like, what? Like, you got me thinking we getting ready to throw some heads up in here. We getting ready to drag somebody up out of here. And you done got in the car with the dude and got in the car with the girl and took both of them home? Ugh. Crazy. Anyway, listen. If the man is cheating, this is what I say. If your man is cheating, if you ain't ready to leave, don't say nothing. Okay? Don't say nothing. Because if you say something and you're not ready to leave, he ain't gonna never believe nothing else you say. If you're ready to leave and you know that you're done and that's a part of your terms and conditions, you ain't dealing with no cheating, then be done. You're gonna have to make it like you never even knew him, you know? Like, I got this thing in my mind where I can forget that a person exists. Like, it's a blessing and a curse, because a lot of times if I do that, then I know that, you know, I cut my feelings off and I cut the thought off of a person even being in my life. But a lot of times I've done that so well that it's like you look around and you be like, dang, you done cut everybody out your life. Listen, I done been that one. So now I know how to have that balance. But if your terms and conditions are, you know, you ain't dealing with no man that's cheating, listen, if you find out that he's cheating, you're going to have to do what you're going to have to do. But some women feel like, listen, I don't care if he is cheating. He can cheat if he wants to, because I can cheat too. It's some women out there that's like that. Like, okay, you need to just make sure you pay these bills. You need to make sure you take care of these children. We have a family. So if you gonna cheat, I ain't gonna say nothing. But just don't think that I'm not gonna cheat. And they be smiling behind the scene. The man don't know. He don't know. I'm telling you, these men, they don't know. They don't know that they woman got that mindset. Like, okay, go ahead and do what you gonna do. Because women are real smart. Women are really, really smart. And I think men underestimate that, because women, a lot of times, they don't prefer to cheat. I don't think that women prefer to cheat, but it's not like they won't cheat. They will if they want to, or if they're pushed to do it. And especially if they're dealing with a man that won't stop cheating. Just because she didn't leave, it don't mean that she ain't cheating too. She will stay and still be cheating on the side. But listen, that's why I don't play around, cousin. I really don't. Because I know nowadays, it's so much going on out here. It's so many STDs and STIs and so much soul attachments and contracts and stuff like that. People have these dark entities and forces and attachments and hooks all in them from spiritual connections. You just can't. You can't afford it. Like, I can't afford that. Like, I can't be with a man that cheats. And I couldn't be with a man that wanted multiple women, because I do so much cleansing. You know what I'm saying? I take my cleansing and my health, my spiritual health, so personal, because I know this is what God wants for me. God, my creator, wants me to have a clean and pure temple, because that's how the energy flows to and through me. Because my temple has to be a certain type of way. And I gotta be with a man that gotta just respect that. So I like what Tony Gaskin says when he talks about how, the greatest discipline for a man is to be with one woman, because he can be with more than one. He can be with more than one woman, but that's the reason why, God, our creator, source, wants the man to be disciplined and to be committed to one woman, because that's the most difficult thing to do. He was saying, like, men, they can go out and get money all day long. They can do all these other type of things, or whatever. But when it comes to being disciplined and committing yourself to one woman, that's different. That's different. That's why a lot of men in business are trusted if they have a wife. Because if you know that a businessman has a wife, then you know that he has somebody who's going to hold him accountable. He has somebody who's going to be that backbone. Normally, you know that this is somebody who can be trusted. That's why most businessmen are married. But maybe the men of today, I don't know what they are, because they're not married. A lot of them are not married. And it's hard to trust a man that's not married. Not to say that a married man can't cheat, okay? Please, let's not say that, because married men cheat every day. It's not to say that, but I'm saying that you take a man more serious, or I do. I look at a man different if he's married. Like, I can't imagine having a leader or like a pastor or, a preacher or a minister or somebody, who's like that Hierophant energy, but he's not married. It's like the high priestess and the Hierophant, they go together. So where's your high priestess? Where's this woman that's keeping you accountable? Because a lot of the times the man, he has a lot of visions and things that he wants to do, but the woman is the one who anchors everything and keeps things in perspective and makes sure things run smooth on the back end. So a man can go out there and do a whole bunch of stuff, but you already know how it is. Men go out there and do all kind of stuff. They have 55,000 things going on, and it's just a mess. Because if they don't have the woman there to organize it all, then it's just a mess on the back end. Even though they have all these ideas and all these things that they want to do, the woman is normally the one to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So, we gonna get a partner, okay? Everybody gonna get a partner. All my cousins, we gonna get a partner. We gonna be faithful, okay, ladies? We are faithful, ladies. Divine feminine ladies do not cheat, okay, man? If you out there listening, we are not cheaters, okay? And don't y'all try to cheat on us, okay? Because it ain't gonna work out well for you. I'm just letting you know. Just letting y'all know. But, at the end of the day, I do feel like, women do cheat. They do, and I do feel like they cheat better, but I don't feel like they cheat as often. I feel like men cheat more often because they can, and I feel like women, they just cheat better. So that's how I feel about that. Okay, y'all let me know, how do y'all feel about women cheating? Okay, now I know I asked y'all earlier, have you ever cheated on somebody before? You ain't gotta say nothing. Okay, you ain't gotta tell nobody, but I'm just interested to hear how you ladies feel about women cheating, because some women feel like it's fair. It's fair, like, especially if a man is cheating on you, it's like, okay, well, two can play that game. And then there's some women that feel like, even if the man is cheating, then it doesn't give you the right to go out and cheat on him. Me personally, I feel like if your man is cheating, I would personally just leave him. That's what I would do, because like I told you, like, my work and my life is connected to my energy. And so if a man is cheating with another woman, then now you messing up my energy. And I take that very personally. So it's kind of like, not only are you not respecting me, but you are like trying to destroy what I got going on. Like, my life purpose is connected to my energy. So if a man can't be with just me, then he probably need to be with a woman that is okay with him being with multiple women. And there's some women that's out there like that. Like, look, you ain't gotta cheat. Do whatever you gonna do. And I'm cool with it. There's some women that's out there that's like that. They are just okay with it. And I ain't got nothing against that either. Because what Spirit had told me? This is what Spirit said. A lot of these men are in these polygamous relationships. They got to get all these women because, dang, it's going to be harsh, but that's what I heard. It's what I heard. Because a lot of these women, it takes about 4 or 5 of them to add up to one good woman. For real. I'm telling you, this is what Spirit had told me. Because a divine feminine woman, she can do anything. Like, she wears 1,000 hats. So he don't really need to go out and get 4 or 5 women when he got one good woman that can do everything. You see what I'm saying? And divine feminines are just like divine masculines, meaning that the divine masculine can do a lot of different things. He's not just one way. He's not one dimensional. And the divine feminine is the same way. She's not one dimensional. But a lot of divine masculines, they want to be with a regular woman. So if you want to be, like I told you, priest or for priestess and priestess or for priest. So if a man, which is a priest, and a divine masculine wants to go out and be with a regular woman, then he may have to get 4 or 5 women to be able to equal to one priestess. Because if he gets one priestess, he don't have to have 5 other women. He's not even going to want that, because he knows that this one woman can be 1,000. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what I heard, okay? And I ain't knocking nobody. If y'all do polygamy and y'all doing y'all thing out there, do it, because I do believe that, some people may have to go ahead and bend, some women may have to get a man that has a few women. If that's what you're into, that may be what you have to do. But I know from my own upbringing, what I believe and what Spirit has guided me to do in my own life, listen, one man, one woman. Come together, you partner together, you become one. That's how you become God. Not one man, 5 women. 1 woman, 2 or 3 men. No. The husband and the wife leave their mother and the father, and the 2 become one. That means that they become that God energy, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, coming together as one, which is the God, the spirit force energy, which is both masculine and feminine, coming together. But before that happens, we have to master the divine masculine and feminine within ourselves. And a lot of divine feminines have to learn how to be divine feminine and step out of that divine masculine energy of always producing and providing for herself and running the show and being the leader, and stepping down and allowing Spirit, the all, to be the leader and to follow the guidance from Father Spirit first. Learning how to nurture from Mother Universe and Mother Earth, and then man has to do the same thing. And a lot of the masculines have to learn how to be masculine, but they can't learn it from other men. They can't learn it from, outside forces. They have to learn it from their creator, just like we have to learn it from ours. And they have to learn how to be more feminine as well, because a lot of divine masculines are either overly feminine, okay, or overly masculine. So they have to find that balance in between the two. And it is a healthy balance for a man to have feminine energy. It's very healthy. That's a man who has compassion, because if the man doesn't have a healthy feminine relationship with himself, he's not going to be compassionate. He's not going to be compassionate to other people. He's just going to be thinking about himself. So, we all got our work to do. Okay. We got our work to do. That's why, really it's best for us to just focus on ourselves, get ourselves in alignment, do our own work, and don't be, out there cheating and doing all this sexing with all these men's and stuff, because listen, you'll be running around for years trying to get the man to do right, and it ain't even the man that needs to change. And the same thing for the men. We can't put each other in these God-like positions in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Your husband shouldn't be like this God of your life, like I can't live without you. And your wife shouldn't be like this God in your life, then I can't live without you. Even though your partner gonna make your life better, especially if you got a divine partner, they're going to make your life better. But we can never take our eyes off of the Creator, our spirit, our source, the all. We always have to look at the source and give thanks to the source for everything. But we get conditioned in this reality to call people blessings and things and materials blessings, when really the only blessing is spirit. That's the only blessing. So as long as we are connected to our Creator and keeping our focus on our Creator, then we can learn how to serve and work with each other as partners, not as a master and a slave, like you own your husband or you own your wife. No, you allow people to be free to be whoever they're going to be. Like me talking about how I would not want to be with the man that's cheating. That doesn't mean he's wrong if he does. If he want to go out there and cheat and be with somebody else, he has the free will to do that. I wouldn't feel like I was any less of a person. I wouldn't feel like he was wrong, because that's what he want to do. It's his life to decide if he wants to be with somebody else. This is a level of spiritual maturity that we have to get to let people to be free to do whatever it is that they want to do. And the same thing for a woman. If a woman decides that, this relationship is not working for me no more, then men, can't be sour about it, feeling like they're less than, or like they never going to love again. Because a lot of men do that. Like if they find out their wife is cheating, or they find out that, the relationship is over with a woman that was really good to them, then they feel like they don't have the ability to love anymore. They don't have the ability to give anymore. Like it's over. This is it. I'm never going to love again because that hurt so bad. And it's like, listen, we're all learning from each other. So we don't want to give up on love. And like Maya Angelou said, we always have the courage, or we should always have the courage to love again. So that's my spiel on it. Y'all tell me what y'all think, you little cheaters. No, honestly, I kid. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about women cheating and men cheating too. Y'all let me know. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey cousin, if you're interested in joining our powerful community of women supporting each other through our healing and transformation journey, make sure that you look for the Lighthouse ATL on all social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, not on Instagram, but Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere else. Look for the Lighthouse ATL, okay? You do not have to do it on your own. We are done with these solo dolo missions, okay? We're going to work together. We are going to heal together. We're going to cry together. We're going to laugh together. We're going to travel together. Listen, join our level up movement, and I will see you soon. Bye.